looking for a home to buy. You got some options, but the money's tight. I know it's tough, but have you heard about Tanya? Expert on your side. They call her mortgage expert on your side. She sets the mortgage banker bar real high. Have you heard about Tanya?
Hi, I'm Carrie Zier with RE/MAX Elite, and today I'm here with Tanya Escobar with SWBC Mortgage. And as many of our listeners know, Tanya and I do the radio show together, but today I'm here more of as the realtor, Carrie Zier with RE/MAX Elite. And I look forward to going through more of a listing presentation with you about how I feel we can get your home sold in 90 days or less. So a little bit about me. I have been in real estate. Started in Georgia, got my license there and back in 2001, and I've been up here selling real estate since 2007. So I'm very familiar with Middle Tennessee, the area from really Spring Hill to downtown Nashville is my main area, and with your home it is a great location, so I look forward to getting going with that. Our goal is obviously to sell your home in 90 days or less, but when I look at any home, there are 4 key points that we look at. 1 is location, 2 is condition, 3 is price, and 4 is marketing and maximizing the exposure of your home. So let's start with number 1, the location. Okay. So it's located at 133 43rd Avenue North. It's a great location. It's down in the Weston area. It's close to Belmont. You know, your son was college, of course. Mm-hmm. So, but it could be. I've also sold in that very area to first families starting out, families with small children. I've sold to single families. I mean, you know, just a single adult that do not have families yet, but maybe in the future want some. So I think who we market it to, with it being in West End, we have a good selection of people. So with location, that's one thing you can never change on a home. The location is what it is. And I do think your location is superior, and I think that will help with the value of the home as we look at more of the pricing. The condition of the home. I guess if we go back to our earlier walkthroughs,
our first walkthrough,
there are obviously some touch-ups that we're going to go through, and I think you're more than willing to get it staged. You understand the value that will bring to maximizing the dollars that we can get from your home. Your condition is not horrible. With anything, when you have the fresh paint, the landscaping looks good, the overall curb appeal, walking on the deck maybe with some, or the front porch with some fresh flowers and things instead of the surfboard. I think, obviously that just gives that ambience of the house, and it just makes the buyer feel more welcome, and they can see it. But the home will be vacant. Many people do not like to sell a vacant home, but I do. Even if we put a few things in there, a couch or a chair here and there, but it allows the buyer to visualize their furniture, and also there's no clutter once it's all moved out, and it's very neat and clean. So I like that. So although we know we're going to work on your condition, I think in the end, when we put the sign in the yard, it'll be ready to go. Right. Price. I have pulled numerous things. One is our famous home evaluation report, which is fabulous. But I've also pulled our sold comps that I usually pull through RealTracs. That also shows what is active, what other people have listed their home for versus their square footage. So we have an exact comparison that way, and then we put it with the home evaluation report, and I think it'll be a slam dunk when we really can target the price and maximize it, but also be in range of what the market is dictating. But again, I look forward to going through that with you and still seeing if we're capturing the price that you want and need for your home as well.
Okay.
And then we have marketing. Marketing is key. I am with Remax. It's the biggest brand in the world. It's in 91 countries. What we can do and what we, the biggest advantage of Remax is the buyers that it brings. It is a trusted household name. When people come to Middle Tennessee, so many click on. We have an international website, remax.com, but we also have local presence here with what we talk about on the radio, remaxelitesearch.com. So with that, we attract buyers. By attracting those buyers, we can put more people in your home. Also, we can do, of course, the realtor opens, the open houses. The more traffic that we bring into your home with the price that's targeted, and you've already got the location and condition, I do believe we can get your home sold in 90 days or less.
That's music to my ears.
I know. So we've got a lot of work to do.
Yes.
But the main thing now is just to go over the pricing and just to make sure we're in alignment with that, and then we'll start the staging and put the sign in the yard. Does that sound good?
Yes, that sounds perfect. So for for our listeners, from the standpoint of there's so many local real estate firms, and really the true value that Carrie just mentioned is the national brand, and they're able to attract so many more buyers. And so when I'm looking at the landscape out there, just like you as a seller, I could talk to any real estate firm or any realtor there, but I only trust the best, and their numbers back up why they're the best. And I feel very confident that if I do my part, we stage correctly, we price aggressively, that it will be sold 90 days or less. See, I think that's a phone call for that sale right now. We're gonna sign here in the yard.
Turned off, right? But absolutely, and you've hit the key points, because as we've said many times, it doesn't just miraculously sell. If you do your homework though, and you're very strategic and you hit those points, you have definitely increased your time frame. And I know you have made fun to say, can we sell it less? But we're on that 90-day clock. But I do feel like you will have lots of traffic and you've got a great product to sell.
Wonderful. Well, I look forward to our next meeting where we can go through price.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.